I'll run through my favorite thing that I read all the time, test reports. This is actually a test report for ProMat Sealant, and Ramon, you'll enjoy this. It's for ProMat AG. Just an important thing we always look for at the start is the first page of the test, what the date of the test report is, always making sure it's current and usable. So continuing on, we've highlighted the two PEX services and the opening size that they had. So LPEX and standard PEX, 16 mil. And we always make sure it's the correct wall system, so 78 mil speed panel, which is what we're talking about here.
You'll note in the red circle there that it actually has in the slide before, the aperture size is 70 mil. That's what it's tested, so it's a 70 mil hole. Everyone is freaking out getting a 70 mil hole in a wall, but that's what it's tested. That's how we want to see it. So the way too many 16 mils are in 25 mil pipes, and if you're using intumescent mastic, then not a go. Fine if you're going to be using a collar. So.
Yeah, definitely. And so just to carry on, as Peter's taught me, pictures 1,000 words. So right here you can see the required fillet cone in this case and sealing depth. So with B being the gas PEX or LPEX and C being the standard PEX, as you can see, you actually don't need to fillet cone on the standard PEX. It's just sealed into the wall 90 mil deep and with an annular gap of 27. So all pretty simple. And with the FRLs, you can see that with B and C, the gas PEX, LPEX got 120/90, and the standard PEX got 120/20. And on the right, you can actually see the photo of the install. Any comments, Peter?
Yeah, I do actually. While we showed that 35 by 35 fillet, every test is different. Every manufacturer is different. Some is 20 by 20, some are 50 by 50. Whatever you're using, if you're the installer, you need to know that up front. Don't just have a guess, because we always do a 20 mil fillet. Fillets are probably the worst thing we see on site. No one knows how to cone. But the other thing is, you'll notice the 120/90. If we're in a riser in a multi-res, for example, where it's a FRL 90/90, happy days. But if we're in a situation where we've got 120/120, then we'll need to look for a different method for the LPEX, because we don't get the 120 installation criteria.